Okay, once the status checks are done, let's now connect on our Apple Mac instance. We select it, connect, and then connect. Then, the first thing we'll do is install and start VMC, which is the desktop sharing system that allows you to remotely control another computer. It's like RDP for Windows. For them, we will paste the following command. By executing this command, I am installing and starting the VNC service. That is, I am preparing this instance to accept remote connections through VNC. Next, we must set a password for the EC2 user that comes by default when launching this instance. To do so, we will use this command. I set the new password, and I'm done. So, by default, AWS EC2 instances use key pairs for SSH authentication instead of passwords. However, to use VNC, which requires username and password authentication, you must set a password for EC2 user on your EC2 instance. This will allow you to connect to your EC2 instance via VNC. So, I'm going to go back to my EC2 instances. Select the Mac instance. Copy the public IP. Open VNC. Paste the IP here and press Enter. Continue. The username is EC2 user, and the password is the one I just created. Accept. Log in here. And we have a fully functional Mac instance ready for our macOS projects. Now, before I go, from the Instances panel, I go to Dedicated Hosts. And notice that the physical core's utilization is 100%. This is because the Mac instance has a configuration of 8 vCPU. If I go to the Running Instances tab, we can see those EC2 instances running on that dedicated host, in this case, the Apple Mac. Once you are done with this deployment and not to continue generating charges, you would have to first terminate the EC2 instance. And once it is completely removed, you go back to Dedicated Host. Select it, Actions, Release Host, and with that, you are done. In this case, I can't yet because the instance is not completely finished and it may take a couple of minutes. So, that's all there is for now regarding instances and dedicated hosts in AWS. See you next time.